In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 26, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. San Diego Padres versus Chicago Cubs. The Chicago Cubs will host the San Diego Padres at Wrigley Field on Wednesday. Michael Wacha will take the mound for San Diego against Drew Smyly for Chicago. The Padres are 2-5 in their last 7 in Game 2 of a series, and the under is 6-2 in their last 8 versus a lefty starter. The over is 9-3-1 in San Diego's last 13 road games versus a lefty starter. Meanwhile, the Cubs are 5-1 in their last 6 Wednesday games and 5-1 in their last 6 in Game 2 of a series. Chicago is 16-35 in their last 51 versus the National League West. The Chicago Cubs will look to take the second game of the 3-game series from the San Diego Padres tonight. The Cubs won 6-0 in a convincing manner yesterday, and the Padres will look for any sort of offense today against a pitcher who nearly threw a perfect game in his last start. Drew Smyly threw 7 perfect innings before giving up an infield single in the 8th last week. In his last 3 starts, he's only given up 2 runs and 7 hits through 18.1 innings. Chicago starters have pitched extremely well so far, and Smyly hasn't been an exception. The Padres tallied only 5 hits in yesterday's shutout and have underperformed the entire season. The highly touted Padres offense is last place in the MLB in batting average and at the bottom of the league in runs scored. For the Padres, 5 of their 9 everyday players are hitting below .200, which include Juan Soto and Fernando Tatis Jr. Only 2 players are above the .250 mark, and it just seems as if nothing can go right for San Diego's hitters. The starting pitchers for the Padres is where most of their success has come from this year, but Michael Wacha will start today, and it's been rough for him. Despite his 2-1 record, he has a 7.08 earned run average and a 1.72 WHIP, and besides last season, he hasn't had much success since departing from the Cardinals in 2019. Wacha has not pitched well in Chicago either, with a 1-4 record and a 5.8 earned run average at Wrigley. The Cubs struggled on offense a bit in their most recent series against the Dodgers, but they still have the second best batting average and OBP in the league. The Cubs put it together yesterday against a better pitcher than they'll see today and should be able to win again in front of their home crowd. So the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. The Padres are averaging 3.83 runs per game and 4.55 runs per game on the road. They averaged 12.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cubs. With Chicago giving up 4.69 runs per game at home, the Padres will hit their average in this game. The Cubs are averaging 5.76 runs per game and 5 runs per game at home. They averaged 4.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Padres. With San Diego giving up 4.36 runs per game on the road, the Cubs won't score enough runs to push the score past the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus Los Angeles Angels. For Game 3 of the 4-game series, the Los Angeles Angels will be hosting the Oakland Athletics in Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Oakland currently owns the worst record in the MLB with a 5-18 record, and they have lost 8 of their last 10 games heading into this contest. Meanwhile, the Angels are a game below .500 with an 11-12 record. Los Angeles has lost 6 of their last 10 games heading into this game. The Athletics are 17-38 in their last 55 road games and 16-39 in their last 55 overall. The Angels are 14-6 in their last 20 home games. The over is 4-1 in Athletics' last 5 overall. The under is 5-0 in Angels' last 5 Wednesday games. The Athletics are 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. After suffering home losses to Royals and Athletics in the past week, the Angels have to buckle down and capitalize. These are simply just games the Halos have to win if they want to contend this fall, and there should be a sense of urgency to finish this series strong in the clubhouse. The Angels will have an advantage on the mound and the perk of playing at home in Anaheim. The Oakland Athletics just can't finish games, can't score consistently, and they just can't be trusted most nights. It doesn't help Luis Medina will make his big league debut, which means we have no idea what to expect. The Los Angeles Angels simply can't blow games like this at home if they're going to be taken seriously this season. So the Los Angeles Angels to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Oakland heads into this action having seen the over post a 15 to 7-1 mark in their first 23 games of the year. The A's are 26th in the majors as they put up an average of 3.74 runs per game on the year, though that climbs to 4.55 runs per game on the road. Oakland is 30th in runs allowed per contest as they have given up 8.17 runs per game this season, giving them an average total of 11.91 runs per game on the year, which rises to 13.37 runs per game as the visiting team. Los Angeles has seen the under go 12 to 10-1 in their games entering Tuesday. The Angels are 9th in the majors by averaging 5 runs per game, a number that rises to 5.60 runs per game at home. Los Angeles has an average total of 9.7 runs per game, and that bumps to an even 11 runs per game at home. Given Oakland's inability to slow opposing hitters and the Angels seeing high totals at home, this game winds up past the total number. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus San Francisco Giants. Following an uneventful first game in this series that saw the San Francisco Giants blank the St. Louis Cardinals, the Cardinals responded in the second game with a 4-2 lead late. A 3-run 8th inning, led by 2022's National League MVP, Paul Goldschmidt, gave St. Louis the lead. It didn't matter as the Giants put up 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th to walk them off. San Francisco's win streak extended thanks to a big blast by a rookie. Game 3 is set for Wednesday as the Cardinals look to avoid losing the series. San Francisco's Oracle Park will open its doors once again, with weather that's supposed to be nice. St. Louis is 1-4 in their last 5 games overall and 1-4 in their last 5 road games, while the over is 5-1 in their last 6 games following a loss. San Francisco is 3-8 in their last 11 games following a win and 9-2 in their last 11 Game 3 matchups, while the under is 7-0 in their last 7 games against the National League Central. I know the Giants can be inconsistent at the best of times, but the Cardinals, while it feels like a hot streak is around the corner, continue to disappoint to start the year, and that includes starting Steven Matz, who clearly doesn't have it this season. I just think the Giants are the better team with a big pitching edge. So the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. San Francisco's offense has been too homer dependent to consistently score in their home park. When those dry up, which they probably should eventually, the runs will too. Their power against lefties in 2023 has been practically non-existent, so they should struggle to score for a large chunk of this game. Anthony DeSclafani has a dangerous Cardinals lineup in front of him, but also one that's been inconsistent this season. With how DeSclafani has pitched so far, he can hold them to 3 or fewer before turning it over to the bullpen. The first 2 games failed to hit the over, and this one will too. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.